I love this question and I love this topic because I struggled in a major way when I decided to leave my corporate job to go into Monster Jam. And those career shifts that we all are faced with as professionals, I really believe that's such an emotional decision that sometimes we're afraid that we're going to make the wrong decision and we don't really know where to go. Well, I've got a couple ideas and some things from my own story that I think might help some people, but when I decided to leave executive recruiting, I was placing CFOs into private equity-backed portfolio companies. And it didn't make a whole lot of sense that I would change industries and go over and now drive a Monster Jam truck, right, for a living full time. Well, I was struggling with the decision because I was standing around in my garage. I remember the night I made that call. And I was on the phone with somebody. But it wasn't even talking about this hard decision I was trying to make. But in that moment, I was looking around my shop, my garage, and all the pictures and the posters and all my memories, they were all motorsports related. Right? I didn't have a single picture up of some CFO that I had placed the year before, right? It all had to do with those memories. And so I knew my passions were there. Well, one of the coolest things I think about when I look at career moves that people make, I call them 1-2 shifts. And we do the same exact things in our monster trucks, okay? We've got 2 gears in our Monster Jam trucks. The first gear really just gets the truck moving. Second gear is where the speed comes from. That's where we set our Guinness World Record in our truck, by the way, for the fastest pass ever made in a monster truck. But second gear is really where all the magic happens. And I think that our careers are that same way. Right? A lot of times we get moving in our careers, we start to build those skill sets, but I'm kind of afraid that there's too many executives out there that don't make that second gear shift because they don't really know what it looks like. I think too many people are chasing an industry instead of the passion and the skill set and able to enable them to go and do something bigger than they had originally done at the beginning of their career. And I think the most successful executives can normally point back to that chance that they took, to that moment that they decided to go out there and kind of spread their wings a little bit. Well, that was their shift into second. And I don't think any of them are going to tell you that they regret doing that. Because first gear gets you moving, but it's your second gear that'll get your fans out of their seats. So I would encourage anyone out there, take that chance, follow the passion and the skill sets that you're good at. And what I mean by that is my skill set developed like crazy in communication while I was in executive recruiting. But it's because of that skill set that now I shifted into second. Now I'm getting to do it on a global scale. And not only is it sharpening me every single day, but I'm running at it in a different way than anyone else is in Monster Jam as well. Being able to try to use a skill set in communication to grow my fan base, to grow my platform, and it's paying off. It's my second gear that's now getting my fans out of their seats, right? So follow your passion and your skill sets would be my advice. Don't chase an industry.